And then, for no earthly reason, he was dead. What little time was left on the telephone was not enough to get any coherent answers to my inquiries. Mina herself doesn't seem to know exactly what happened. Of course, questions are being asked, but it's all very complicated.
Oh, I'm sorry, Carl. I should have gone in.
She dropped a dummy, that's all. What distracted you?
He's dead.
But how? He wasn't ill. The last letter was so hopeful.
No one seems to know anything. Not even Mina.
It must be all the more upsetting for you receiving this terrible news from a stranger. But I remember that he spoke often of you. Both of you took up a large part of his thoughts, especially when he spoke of earlier, happier days. He had hoped that he would see you both again soon.
How kind of you to call. Please.
I waited till Yena had finished. She's the only one who can play it properly.
You were very kind to come.
Your message upset me greatly. How can I afford to lose such a wonderful student? Oh, when do you leave?
On the 4:25 to Prague.
So soon?
I have a brother in England.
And your beautiful piano?
Frau Schmidt has offered to take it.
I must say I don't understand.
What's there to understand? We're witnessing the future.
Yes, it's terrible. But you could do as I do. I keep my mind on my work, forget all this other nonsense. Everything passes.
Don't you see? We can't do as you do. We're Jews.
Yes, but you're respected here. You have your legal practice, and only 2 weeks ago there was Jena's beautiful concert with the Philharmonica. What word did the critic use?
Luminescence.
Exactly. You're in no danger. You're both Austrians.
Austrian.
Mostly I shall miss my piano. I'd make some coffee, but everything's packed.
Well, you must write to me. I'm sure all this will turn out to be no more than a short holiday.
One day, perhaps, we shall see you in London.
Oh, I don't know. I have so much work to do here for the radio. You have to rehearse the orchestra for 4 days to get 3 bars. could persuade you to stay. It's not so terrible, and it can be quite amusing. The director himself wishes to see me. Seems I take too long rehearsing. He would rather speed than clarity, another sign of the times, I suppose. But I must go.
Goodbye. And thank you again for taking time.
I shall miss you, both.
It's funny. I'm more worried for him.
The minister was quite specific. This man is a perpetrator of cultural Bolshevism, a composer of degenerate music, the sycophant of the Jew Schoenberg.
Yes, well, it won't be too difficult to replace him. There are plenty of good conductors here in Vienna. And so far as his own music's concerned, I, for one, don't mind if I never hear it again. Such unrelated mishmash of sounds. But how to tell him?
Directly. To the point. You must confront him with the realities of the situation.
Yes, but I don't want to deal too harshly with him. After all, he's not a criminal.
So long as you remove him, the methods you employ are your own affair. We have no wish to interfere in the internal affairs of artistic establishments.
Would you bring in the Herr Doctor, please? Oh, I nearly forgot. I hope that you'll do me the honor of attending the first night of our new Meistersinger. Bring your wife.
I'm not married.
Oh, all the better. Bring a pretty friend. Ah, my dear Doctor.
Herr Director?
Well, I know that you're busy, so I'll come to the point directly. It's been necessary to make some alterations in the schedule of our broadcasts, and I'm very much afraid that we've had to cancel your Mahler concert.
A postponement, although disappointing in some respects, is in other ways welcome. The orchestra is by no means ready. When is the broadcast to be?
We've no plans for broadcasting Mahler's Ninth Symphony in the immediate future.
I don't understand. If it's a matter of speeding up the schedule because of financial consideration. But the elimination?
Well, how can I explain? You must, I'm sure, be aware of certain significant changes which have taken place here during the last few days. As the cultural voice of the state, we at Austrian Radio must reflect the political realities of the time. I'm afraid you missed the point, Herr Doctor, if you think that the cancellation of your program is solely due to technical reasons. Although there has been, and I'm sure that you must be aware of this, there has been adverse comment as to the excessive amount of rehearsal time that you seem to require for even the most transparent piece.
This is most remarkable. In all my long career as a conductor, as a composer, I have never, until this day, heard Mahler's music called transparent. Quite the reverse. Most criticisms centre on the complexity of the music. That is why thorough rehearsal is so necessary, that the music may be heard clearly.
It's not my intention to enter into a discussion of musical taste. Suffice it to say that such music is no longer in vogue. Now, what you have there is a list of those composers whose music will no longer be played by orchestras or in any way be broadcast by this corporation.
This is ludicrous. Mendelssohn, Bizet, Meyerbeer, Schoenberg.
We must assume the mantle of re-educating our people culturally.